So you're trying to stay shredded year-round. Well, good for you. I think you clicked on the right video, because today I'm going to share with you 5 habits that will help you achieve this goal and still enjoy your life. Hey friends, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's great to see you here. If you didn't know, my name is Brian, and if you have just a quick moment, that would mean the world to me if you hit the like button on this video, maybe even left a comment down below. My goodness, let's not have that comment section be empty and lonely. Now really quick, before we dive into this, let's discuss what I mean when I use the term shredded. You see, there's a crazy bodybuilder shredded that you probably see a lot of on social media. What you need to keep in mind is that they are not natural, and in pretty much all cases, they're on a lot of different performance enhancing drugs. And then there's guys like you and me who are just trying to stay lean, look good, and feel good. So when I say shredded, I'm usually referring to around 10% body fat, and even a little bit above that is a lot easier and healthier to maintain. Now, if you want to diet down below 10% body fat naturally, you can definitely do that for a small window of time, but typically anything under 10% body fat, trying to sustain that for long periods of time is not only very difficult, but you also end up running the risk of this being actually more detrimental to your health. So with all that in mind, let's dive into this video. The first and quite possibly the most important aspect to staying lean is having muscle. Now let me quick explain to you why this keeps you lean. Having more muscle means you actually burn more calories when you're at rest, just sitting around. In fact, every pound of muscle that you have actually burns about 6 calories a day just by having it. In comparison, every pound of fat that you have only burns about 2 calories a day. And again, keep in mind, this is all just resting calories. So this isn't factoring in the strength training or cardio or any activity you might be doing during the day. So for example, if you were to replace 10 pounds of fat with 10 pounds of muscle, that would actually mean you burn an extra 40 calories a day, and over the long period of time, this can definitely add up. Ultimately, what this does is increase your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. The more energy output you have, the easier it is to be in a calorie deficit and stay lean. Now, what's very, very important to know here with all this information is that building muscle does take time. But also keep in mind, the more muscle you have actually equates to better workouts, to more intense workouts, which means more energy output on those active calories that you're burning. So all of that to say, this is why I've built a habit around staying very consistent with the strength training, as well as progressively overloading my muscles and consuming 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every single day. Are you eating your chicken breast? Are you? You getting your protein shake in, dude? A lot of you know I like to spend at least 4 to 5 days a week only eating during a certain part of the day, and I usually eat between 2 and 3 in the afternoon and 10 or 11 p.m. at night. Now, beyond all of the other benefits of fasting, in its simplest form, by restricting the window in which you eat food every single day, it makes it way easier to just eat less food, which will ultimately help you create a calorie deficit and stay lean. For example, when I eat 2,300 calories in a day, and of those calories I'm consuming like 200 grams of protein, my goodness, I feel like I'm eating like a king. And as simple as this habit might be, it might be one of my most effective strategies at maintaining a lean physique. And hey, really quick, I want to share with you the sponsor of today's video, which is LINTERMITTENT. LINTERMITTENT is quite possibly the tastiest electrolyte drink mix out there. Each LINTERMITTENT packet is only 10 calories, it won't break your fast, and it has a science-backed ratio of electrolytes, which is 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, as well as 60 milligrams of magnesium. Have you personally not even thought once about replenishing your electrolytes every day? Well, you should think again, because this is very, very crucial. And when you replenish your electrolytes, you can help prevent headaches and muscle cramps, fatigue, as well as sleeplessness, and so much more. So I've gone ahead and done you a favor and linked LINTERMITTENT right below in the description. Go and click on that and give LINTERMITTENT a try today. Right now, LINTERMITTENT is offering my listeners a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single serving packets free with any LINTERMITTENT order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share LINTERMITTENT with a salty friend. Get yours at drinkelement.com/BryanAdamC. This deal is only available through my link, so you must go to drinklmnt.com/BryanAdamC. So when I do start eating after fasting, my daytime meals have recently been consisting of low carb and high protein meals. So for example, I've been eating eggs with some additional egg whites and some avocado, maybe a little salsa on top of that, as well as some 99.1 lean ground turkey or some extra chicken breast, as well as some fruits like blueberries and strawberry. Also, I'll supplement with a very low carb protein shake and even some Greek yogurt. Now, as much as I love carbs, by simply restricting those carbs to just the one dinner meal, I found that this really helps me control my caloric intake a lot better. And then an extra added bonus is I feel like I have way more energy and focus during the day. And I would attribute a pretty good amount of this focus to the healthy fats that I'm getting from the avocado that I've been eating. And additionally, being that I'm eating a ton of protein during the day as well as into the evening, what you must know is that protein has a very high thermic effect, which means your body uses a lot more energy, aka calories, to digest it versus carbs and fats, which will help you more easily create that calorie deficit and, again, stay lean. Now, obviously, they're pretty boring foods during the day, but look, I don't mind. As long as I get one somewhat delicious meal in the evening, it's good enough for me, and it helps me feel good, stay healthy, and what else does it help me do? You know, just freaking live a great life. Make YouTube videos. While doing a lot of hard, sweaty cardio sessions might be very efficient for burning calories in the moment, it can oftentimes make you very hungry after the fact. I've definitely experienced this personally. What this can sometimes do is make you end up eating a little bit more than you would like to, making it a little bit more difficult to stay lean. Now, I'm not saying don't go and crush your cardio, but what I've actually been doing a little bit more of lately is walking. Now, the great thing about walking is it's probably one of the easiest forms of cardio, but also because it's so low impact, it won't eat into the muscle that you have, which again, as I just talked about, more muscle means you have more energy output. And walking also gives me just a little bit better appetite control. I don't feel nearly as hungry during the day, but I'm still getting plenty of steps in. I walk about maybe 2 to 3 miles a day, in addition to about a 20 to 30 minute elliptical session. We all know that alcohol is harmful for us, especially when we drink it in excess. And so this is why a big habit that I've put into place is I won't drink alcohol on any routine or regular basis here in my own home. Also, being that my wife and I almost rarely go out, this means I'm hardly ever drinking alcohol. Additionally, I'm sure you already know this, but let me remind you, alcohol delivers virtually 0 nutrients to your body, which is why it's also known as empty calories. And when you drink 5 to 10 plus drinks habitually every single week, those empty calories can really start to add up, making it much harder to stay lean. On top of all that, alcohol actually impairs protein synthesis, which is the body's ability to build new muscle. Again, not what you want if you're trying to stay lean. And look, this one simple habit, this one little change in my life has not only improved my quality of life, the relationships around me, but also it's just made it so much easier to stay lean and to stay healthy. Here's the thing, let me point out the obvious here. We're all individually different. So what I want you to understand with all of these habits in mind is that what might work for me may work differently for you. I personally like to use an Apple Watch as well as use my MyFitnessPal and track my food. I'm obsessed with all the metrics and being super accurate with it. But look, I understand that's not for everyone. That might not be for you. But have you given it a try? Because it does work pretty damn well. Either way, you want to be very intentional as you go month after month in your strength training, in your cardio, and what you're eating, so that you can really find out what is working for you and what your body reacts to the best. Additionally, if you get on social media and see some jacked dudes who are just completely shredded and they're probably on performance enhancing drugs, it's going to make you pretty sad if you're looking in the mirror and you're just natural, and it might end up causing you to obsess over these things and constantly wonder, well, why am I not looking like that? Stop that. Stop it right now. It's okay if you don't look like that. A lot of times those dudes get super shredded lean and take a picture and they don't look like that year round. It's not healthy to be under like 6% body fat for a long period of time. You're going to shorten your lifespan. I'll never stop saying this. Balance and moderation is the best approach to strength training, cardio, diet, nutrition. The more you can be balanced and not be living in too much excess or depravity is going to set you up for a healthier, longer, and happier life, and hey, that's what I want for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for the constant support. If you need amazing music for your videos, check out moodsounddesign.com. Check us out in the description. You can start a free trial with us today. Well, this has been fun, but it's time we part ways, just for now. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Alcohol actually impairs protein synthesis. Wow, I can't say that. On top of all of that, alcohol actually on top of all of that, oh, I got the giggles. Okay, be serious. All right. I swear I haven't had anything to drink. On top of all that, onwards we go. Wow, what am I saying? What am I, a freaking train conductor here? It's late and